Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 4 review of the playlist Alternatives. So, as you just saw, we will be taking a look at Black Buffalo Long Cut Straight. So, I'm going to look over the packaging real quick here, but right off the bat, there's something that strikes me as odd here. And that is, if you look at the lid, the picture above, the words Black Buffalo. The image is correct. The picture is correct. That is a black buffalo. Why this company decided to use this type of buffalo is beyond me. When you hear black buffalo dip or whatnot in your head, you automatically sort of think of the American West buffalo, bison. That is not what they have used here. Although it is an American product, they have decided to go with a black buffalo, which is also sometimes called the Cape buffalo, which is one of 4 subspecies of African buffalo. Why they decided to do this and what connection they made, I do not know. Maybe the picture they got just looked too cool to pass up, but for whatever reason, Black Buffalo is quite literally the African black buffalo, Cape buffalo. No idea what connection was made there or how they went about coming to this, but it's an African buffalo. Anyway, so the product, besides the what the hell is this type deal with the buffalo, the product is a good looking product. It is in a metal lid, which I am sure they went well out of their way for because they knew that played well with the dipping community. Everything is fairly straightforward. The outline of the letters of the words Black Buffalo are raised. It has a thin raised rim, somewhat like American Snuff Company products. Going around to the side, you have the nicotine warning, and then their little sales pitch up top. Born in the Midwest, raised in the South, charge ahead with an African buffalo. There is a misconception that dipping is obvious. It's obviously popular in the South, but that it originated in the South. That really isn't the case, with the farthest south earliest comments being in Tennessee, which isn't exactly the deep South by any means. Culture-wise, it aligns a little bit more with the deep South, but, I mean, Nashville? Anyway, so you got that. Then you have manufacturer's information, real small there, barcode, and more branding, cut, and flavor. Black Buffalo is out of and made in Chicago, Illinois. On the back, you have a rather generic-ish can with yellow pinpoint ink. It is letters and digits. It is 12 long letters and digits in yellow pinpoint ink. The band is papery. I'm sure that they have done that on purpose as well. I am going to cut into it. Now, I have only heard good reviews about this stuff, and the general consensus from what I have seen online is that this stuff's all right. So we will see. I am only giving pause to that due to the extra bells and whistles they have done for the packaging. Also, this company does not list what they're making this out of. As I said with the Amarillo snuff, although that said, somebody did correct me in the comments section. At the time, I said Amaral Stuff was not saying what their product was made out of, but I knew it wasn't mint leaves. Somebody corrected me and told me what it was made out of in the comments section, and when I went back to their website, it was updated. The website had been updated, and they did say, so that was corn silk, all right? This, I believe, because I just checked a couple days ago, is still a question mark. Why is this not opening for a band that is so papery? All right. Looks like it's fairly long cut, which is good. That's what you're looking at in there. It is sort of inconsistent looking to the eye, and it's got a reddish brown tinge to it. And the smell. Okay. I have seen really no negative press about this. God. It's really odd. I don't even know what to say, to tell you the truth. It's really strange smelling. Doesn't smell like a straight. I'm not quite sure what this smells like, but it's a little bit too strange for me. Oh, man. Wow. I was not expecting this, as you can probably tell from my face. It's one of those things like, oh my God, that smells horrible. Let me smell it again. Like, oh my God, that's disgusting. Oh my God, the car wreck. Like, I don't know what that is. It's not straight. It's not minty. It's not good, though, I'll tell you that much. Man, okay, all right. So, as you can see, it's really inconsistent. I don't know if that's really going to tell. The way this is smelling, I don't really want to touch this stuff, to tell you the truth. It feels inconsistent. It pinches okay. I'll be back in a moment. This stuff, this is opinion, my own personal opinion. This stuff is disgusting. This is bad. I cannot understand. Maybe nobody was reviewing this straight. I know there was a lot of the blood orange, and I think I saw some reviews of the winter green. Seriously, if I had this put in front of me and a can of redwood snuff, and I was told, you got to review one of them or we're putting a bullet in your head, I might go with the redwood. But this sort of is what proves my theory correct. Like, they went through a lot to make this look like a smooth, nice package. It's got a papery Copenhagen snuff like band. It's got a nice metal lid. It looks nice. I mean, why there's a African Cape Buffalo in there, God knows. But this is why so much was put into that. I don't know what the hell they're using. I don't even usually drop hell on here, but I don't know what it is. But it's not working with a straight. In fact, you know what? I'm not even sure if they have a straight flavor on here. This might just be the natural. It's. I'm sure as hell not swallowing it. I know that. Positives. It looks nice. It has nicotine. There is actually a mouthfeel, so it probably has a good bit of nicotine. It has a flavor that is weird to smell and bad in the mouth. Smell-wise, it's just weird. In the mouth, it's weird and sort of bad, to me at least. The cut is not good at all. I mean, it pinches well, so I guess if pinching is the only important part of the cut, to the eye, it does not look good. I mean, it's a very, it's brown, but it's brown black, but the brownish tinge is reddish brown. That's the first inkling of what is this type stuff. You know what I mean? There is a familiar aspect to the flavor, but I can't place it. For whatever reason, though, sprouts come to mind with me. Oh my God, this stuff is bad. Sprouts, like alfalfa, maybe? I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, at best, it's very odd. Unsettlingly odd. At worst, this is, you don't want this in your mouth. I hate to say it. I had heard from basically all quarters that, yeah, it's not dip, but it's pretty good otherwise. This is just, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but this is not good. I'd rather go with a product like the Amarillo, which you couldn't keep it together in your mouth or whatnot, and it was a little odd, but at least the flavor was, sort of interesting. It's cocoa going on there. The cut's crap, can's crap. The can was see-through, actually. But at least it was tolerable to me. This is not tolerable. This is going to be out of my mouth as soon as this video gets stopped. And I hate to say that. I like the idea, although personally the alternatives serve no purpose to me whatsoever. I like the idea of putting out there alternatives for other people, but it's not so bad when it's sort of calmed down, but when you get a hit of flavor, it's just, I know it's a negative review, but listen, I gotta bring somewhat of an honest take to this, and to me, this is sort of nasty and weird. Like, what do I have in my mouth right now, and what have they flavored it with? So, I'm sorry. I know people have been fairly tolerant of this line of products, but I feel like I'm dipping some sort of bad tasting sprouts with some sort of, we didn't quite know what we were doing, but we put our straight flavor on this anyway and hoped for the best. Like, come on. So this has been the, I know, negative review of Black Buffalo Straight. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless.